Well, Beth, I've never been happier to hear your voice on your machine. I guess the next time I see you, you will be telling me that you're the new CEO of Spaulding Enterprises. I cannot wait to celebrate.
Big excitement, huh? Can anybody join the party?
The board has voted and made a decision. It's you, Harley. You're the new CEO of Spaulding Enterprises.
What? I'm the new CEO of Spaulding? Blake?
What can I say? The Spaulding board has spoken. The votes are in. You're the winner.
No. There's a mistake. Gus is supposed to be the CEO.
Too bad. We chose you. Your speech rocked.
No. I don't rock.
Yes, you do. Congratulations.
You're it.
Which means certain other people are not it.
Yes. Several other people. Quite a surprise, isn't it?
Surprise? This is a catastrophe.
I'm sorry I'm late. My plane was unexpectedly diverted. Are we ready to vote?
Oh, you're too late. We already voted. Meet the new boss.
These are, downers, Edmund, sleeping pills.
Suppose so. What does the label say?
Well, the label says Dinah Marlar. The label says this was filled today, which leads to the question, what are you doing with medication that was intended for someone who's supposedly missing?
Okay, now I know. Now I know the game you've been playing. The whole time, you have been pretending to be in love with me while you've been cultivating a baby-making machine. You're getting Michelle ready to steal her kid to give it to Cassie. That is just brilliant. It isn't gonna work. It isn't gonna work! It already has, hasn't it? And now that I know, you plan on keeping me here. While Cassie lives happily ever after with Michelle's baby.
Annie, there's nothing wrong with me, okay? Look, I know my own body. I am fine.
Great, and you have nothing to worry about. We'll have Mel check you out, and then we'll get out of here. All right?
Look,
Michelle,
Annie.
do it for me. Please. Okay?
All right.
I'll have her paged.
Cassie. Hi. Michelle. Hi. I want to see your baby. Congratulations.
Thank you. I think she's beautiful, too, but then again, I'm biased.
Mother's prerogative.
Yeah. I heard about the accident. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hi, Cassie. Congratulations. We actually were just about to see the doctor because Michelle's not feeling too well.
Oh, okay, well, then you should go.
Is she always this calm?
So far, so good. Yeah, Tammy and RJ were very fussy, so... I loved the gift you gave her. Did Rick tell you?
Yeah, do you mind if I hold her?
Michelle, we really need to find Mel before her shift's over.
Just
Don't
one
you
minute,
think?
please. May I?
Of course. All right, well, come here for a second. Come here, just for a second. Come here. Michelle, come on. Do you really think this is the best thing for you right now?
Look, I know what you're thinking, but it's not that, really.
I don't think this is the greatest idea.
It's fine. Okay, it really is. It's fine. I just want to feel her in my arms, that's all. Okay. She's so cute. Look at that little face.
Yes. There's hope.
There you go.
I really don't have time for this, Mr. O'Neill. You want the pills? Take the pills. Take all of the pills. Take all of them at once, preferably with whiskey.
can't seem to walk away from them, can you?
The pharmacy made a labeling error. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied, but I will be once I call the pharmacy.
Oh.
Yeah, hello, I'm Jeffrey O'Neill. I'm the district attorney. I would like to ask you about a prescription that was filled today.
Fine. Dinah had a prescription. When she left, she had one refill left.
And you filled it for yourself?
I've been having trouble sleeping lately, and I didn't have time to see a doctor.
When was the last time you slept anyway? 1952? There's 50 pills here.
Do I really have to spell this out for you, Mr. O'Neill? I need them. I'm hooked. And as far as I'm concerned, it's all because of you.
Do we have a new CEO or not?
I really don't know. I walked out.
You walked out? What did you do? Have a dose of reality hit you or something? You realized you didn't have the right stuff? Maybe, you got cold feet, huh?
No, none of that. What I did was I stopped by here to try to remind myself why I was trying to make Spaulding a better place in the first place. I thought maybe if I saw you, it would motivate me to fix what you broke. Our family, our company. And then I'm realizing to myself, I don't want the job.
I didn't want the job. It's just the board, I guess.
Well, the board has obviously lost its mind.
Kind of like your husband?
I don't understand. How did this happen?
I don't understand it myself. It just did.
Harley, if you didn't want the job, you shouldn't have given such a moving and inspiring speech. Beth, you missed a great moment in Spaulding history.
When are you leaving, India?
Well, I was scheduled to leave this afternoon, but I'm thinking of sticking around and celebrating. And spend a little quality time with Lizzie. You and I haven't gotten a chance yet to talk about your father.
I like that.
No, you don't.
Oh, well, you're still possessive and insecure. We'll talk later.
Fine. That must have been some speech.
The speech was for Gus.
Yeah, well, what can we say? You know, your vision is our vision. Think about the comeback story. We got convict, a CEO. Oh my God, it gives me goosebumps.
Can somebody help me out here? Alexandra?
What would you like me to say, dear?
Maybe that Harley is incapable of running a multi-billion-dollar empire?
Oh, what are you talking about? She's Wonder Woman.
I don't even know what a CEO does.
Yes.
Oh, actually, it's quite easy. You're just in charge of everything. You can even give him my trust fund early if you wanted to.
Your team will take care of the details. You were right, Harley. Spaulding does need a leader who's not snowed by money and power. And goodness knows you're not. Otherwise, you'd dress better. I think you're the right woman for the job. You'll be magnificent. Congratulations. Now, ladies, I must bid the rest of you adieu. I'm off to see an old friend. Lizzie, call me anytime. Don't let your mother keep you from being close to people who really loved your father. That would be a shame.
I have to go too.
No.
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 No, Blake, don't leave me.
Please.
I'm not one of them.
Oh, what are you talking about, Annie? You're the best of them. You and Gus. Go get him.
I'm sorry, Harley, but this is unacceptable. I am going to demand a recount. I gave my proxy to Lizzie in case I was late.
And you told me to vote against Gus.
You voted for Harley?
So did you.
Okay, well, that's grounds for a recount.
All right, calm down, Beth. I mean, Harley obviously doesn't want the job, and she couldn't handle it if she got it. And it's not just, you know, on-job and online experience. It's, well, she just doesn't have it in her.
I don't have a what in me?
Well, nothing personal. It's just that Spaulding Enterprises is a worldwide corporation. It demands someone that drives it, that manages it, that inspires it.
Okay, wait, just a minute.
No, nothing, please. I mean, I know what a hard worker you are, Harley, but you're not a leader.
Says who?
So, you're telling me that you're not at all interested in running Spaulding, huh?
You know, I thought that I did. But and I don't want to sound rude, but I take one look at you and I realize I don't want anything to do with this soul-sucking company. Nothing. None of it. And I feel like a truck has been lifted off my chest.
No regrets?
No, because you know why? I know that I'll have a beautiful family with Harley. Or maybe I'm just sick of the lies and all the mind games. So that's it. I wash my hands of Spaulding, the company, all of it.
You can walk away from the company, Gus, but it won't change the fact that I am your father.
Oh, please, a technicality. You're a sperm donor. I mean, Joe Augustino, he raised me, and I think that counts for something. I just want to be like that, Dad. That's what I've decided. I want to be... My dad used to punch a clock. He was a simple guy. Look, like this guy. Okay, can I borrow you for a second? A simple man. Made a difference. So let me ask you something. You eat 3 square meals a day, right? You sleep at night?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I want. See, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. Go back to it. That's all I want, Dad. I just want to wear a uniform. I want to have a little badge. I just want my self-respect. Look, don't pretend to understand, or you don't understand. It's clear. Just go back to acting crazy, you know? Get under the covers. Woo! Because that's what Spauldings do, you know? That's what they do best. Me, I'm free.
I don't want this job, but if I did, I could do it. I'd be damn good at it, too.
Really? Because of all your vast experience writing parking tickets?
What makes you more qualified than me, Beth? Yeah, I've never been a CEO. Have you?
Do you have any idea what this will do to your grandfather?
Oh, I really don't care. He obviously wasn't thinking about the family when he decided to turn a gun on Dad and marry you.
That's unfair.
No, actually, it's interesting. Because Dad's dead and Granddad's in the loony bin. You were stuck in Boston while this oh-so-important vote was going down.
May I speak to you outside?
Beth, I don't want to fight about this.
I don't either. You don't want this job any more than I want to be a police officer. Let's face it, you tripped. You fell into it.
Well, I'd hardly say I tripped. A lot of people did vote for me.
Out of spite. Harley, you have to understand, there are other people who have made huge sacrifices to be in your position.
You married a man who was committed to a loony bin for murdering his own son. Your daughter, your own daughter, is so paranoid and freaked out by this whole thing, she thinks you're the one who tried to kill my brother.
What? What are you talking about?
Coop was... He almost died. A gas leak in our garage. Some tires accidentally fell down and knocked a pipe loose. Oh, this happened on the day that she was planning to marry Coop. Did you know this? Anyway, I decided to do a little investigating, Beth.
And what did you find out?
Nothing. Yet. That's not the point. You can't even control your own life.
I am in control. Maybe for the first time in my life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to tell Alan there's been a hostile takeover.
I'm not hostile.
Do you even want this job?
I don't know.
Good luck, Harley. You're going to need it.
I could do this. I could do this job. If I wanted to, I could do it. Gus is going to freak.
You stole Michelle's baby and decided to give it to Cassie. My dear, I do not shock easily, but you have crossed the line with this one. Oh, man, as soon as I get those pills in my hand, everything and everyone will calm down, starting with you.
So you're a pill junkie and it's my fault.
Do I really have to do this thing? First Rick Bauer, now you.
Rick Bauer?
Rick caught me at a medicine cabinet in Cedars.
With your hand in the sleeping pill jar.
Well, I prefer painkillers, but right now I'll take whatever I can get. Anything that dulls the anguish is fine.
Let me guess, it's an old football injury.
Cassie.
You're kidding me, right?
You helped yourself to my wife, Mr. O'Neill, to my family. Do you have any idea what that feels like?
Now, why don't you tell me?
No. May I have the pills, please?
You know, now that you mention it, Rick Bauer did say something about you behaving strangely at the hospital.
I started self-medicating with some pills I had from an old back injury when Cassie started. When she left, I took a few. I took a few more. I started taking them by the wee little fistfuls, and then my supply ran out.
So I drove you to a life of drug addiction.
Everything I do is wrong because of you, and now you have one more thing to use against me.
Well, being a drug addict would certainly explain your behavior, wouldn't it?
Well, don't count on that for long, Jeffrey, because I'm getting help.
Well, that's quite a story, Edmund. It really is. Even though it changes a little bit the more you talk. It's very interesting.
You don't believe me? Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to go to the farmhouse and know I'm not wanted? To see Cassie? To see the woman I want to be my wife and know she's not?
You want a solution?
Of course I want a solution.
Well, then don't go to the farmhouse and stay away from Cassie.
What are you doing?
I hope. It was a very beautiful name.
Yeah, well, with everything we went through to bring her into this world, we thought it was a perfect name.
It's a beautiful name. My cousin's name is Hope, actually. It's one of my favorite names. It means never give up because anything's possible. You gotta hang on to hope, little baby.
Oh, do you want to take that outside? I can stay with the baby. Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
It'll be fine, right?
I'll be back, sweetie. Thanks. Jeffrey?
You know, someday I would love to call you with nothing but good news.
But that's not today?
No, it's not. But I hope it's going to be okay. There's something you need to know.
This is Hope.
I hope.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
She is. Look at those teeny little hands you've got.
Yes, she's a very special
look,
girl,
look,
aren't
look,
you?
look.
Look at the way she stares up at me. Do you see that?
Michelle, come on, she's too young to focus like that. You know that.
No, it's not that, Danny. I don't know. There's just something about this baby. Look at her eyes. At her face.
And things seem to be going so well with Edmund these days.
You're on the phone, Mr. O'Neill.
Do you know anything about an old back injury? Did he ever say anything about...
Sorry, but that'll be quite enough.
Jeffrey? I guess he lost his signal.
Something about this baby. And her eyes. Who does she remind you of?
I don't know. I think we should probably give her back to her mother. Where's
Danny,
Cassie?
look at this. I mean, there's just real happiness on this baby's face. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but look. Every time she looks up at me, it's like she's the happiest baby I've ever seen. Holding her, sitting next to me, just feels, it feels kind of wrong, doesn't it? Wow.
It's okay.
What am I doing? No.
It's okay. We really should find Mel so she can check you out.
No,
Don't you think?
I'm okay. I can handle it. I can. I'm okay.
Michelle.
You can go. You can go.
See, you're looking at me the way Robbie does after he says he ate his vegetables.
Oh, you know what? We gotta go home to Robbie actually now. Because Rick has to leave in 15 minutes.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll find Mel on my way out of here, and I'll send her to you. Okay?
Hey.
Hey.
Is everything okay here? It's
Yeah,
great. It's great. Yeah, you go give Robbie a kiss for me and tell him we'll see him at home, okay?
All right. Okay. You tell me what Mel says, will you, please?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Congratulations. Really, she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Is she getting heavy? No. I love holding her. She's a very special girl.
Well, I'm glad you're lying down.
Why? Is Gus the new CEO?
Worse.
What could be worse than that? Huh?
Harley.
Harley.
Yes. Before I even got there, the board elected her.
No. There must be some kind of joke here.
I'm not laughing.
How did this happen?
Well, apparently, Gus walked out, Harley took the floor and gave a rousing speech, and the votes just started rolling in, including one from your own granddaughter.
Elizabeth voted for Harley Cooper?
Along with the rest of the sheep. And now the company belongs to her.
Wasn't it enough that she ruined two of my sons? Now she's going to ruin my company. What happened, Beth? Why weren't you there to save the company?
Well, you can blame that on your granddaughter, too. She knew that my plane was diverted to Boston. I think that somehow she set the whole thing up.
Why would she do this?
Because she was angry. And gee, I might be angry, too, if someone tried to kill my boyfriend.
Listen, sorry that I just had to get out of that office building, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
I need just to clear my head, you know? So
Well, where'd you go?
I was gonna get a haircut or a sandwich or something. But, yeah, I ended up over at Alan's, though, the hospital.
You saw Alan?
Yeah. I just needed to see him, see his face. And then it hit me. I don't want to be like him, you know? I don't want to end up like Philip. I don't really want anything to do with the family or the business. I don't. I'm standing there and I'm realizing to myself when I was talking to him, I'm Joey Augustino's kid. Joey and Angela, that's who I am. Like, that's the little boy inside me that you fell in love with in the first place, you know?
I will love you no matter what decision you make, okay?
Yeah, well, the decision I made was to walk out of that boardroom, and I got to tell you, I feel like it saved my life. I feel like it saved our life.
Our life, huh?
Yeah. So what happened? Would they take a long time?
No, the vote went pretty quickly.
Really? So who's the poor schmuck that got the job?
You're looking at her.
Gas leak? I don't know anything about a gas leak.
Oh, and I suppose you don't know anything about the tires that fell on Coop's head, either.
No, not at all, should I?
You promised me that no one would get hurt, remember?
Yes, and I kept my promise.
Oh,
I had to stop my granddaughter from marrying beneath her station. And she's still single, isn't she?
That is beside the point.
No, that is exactly the point. You asked me to take action, and I did. Now, can we talk about something that's really important, like the utter destruction of Spaulding Enterprises at the hands of Harley Cooper?
Okay, we'll move on, but you're not concerned that Lizzie sabotaged us?
Of course I am. I'm furious with her.
But what, you're impressed that she had it in her to do it?
Look, Elizabeth has more Spaulding in her than all of my other children put together, and I hope that someday she runs the company.
Good. I'm glad to hear it, but for now, I should be running the company. How can I protect our assets if I am not CEO?
Beth, not to worry. Trust me on this. Gus was here informing me that he wants nothing to do with the company. And I'm certain that Harley Cooper is going to turn down this job. Now, we can help push this along a little bit if you go home and welcome Gus and Madam CEO.
Why?
With open arms, wine and dine them. Do whatever you have to do to divert any suspicion from them.
From what?
You and I are going to teach Harley Cooper that she is way in over her head. So all you have to do is go home, relax, have a little champagne, listen to some music, and wait for the crash of the cymbals.
And when that crash happens, no one will get hurt, right?
You know me better than that.
I'm serious. If there are any more accidents, if anyone else gets hurt, I'm out of this marriage, and poof, there goes your lifeline.
We did it, Aunt Alex.
What are you talking about?
We kept Mom and Granddad from getting that vote. We showed him who was boss.
Oh, yes, we showed him Harley as boss.
That's right. Why, isn't that what you wanted?
Why are you sticking all that food in your bag?
I'm so glad you asked. You have no idea what life has been like for me lately. You know that boutique I love?
Oh, yes, the one on Main Street.
Yeah, I've been forced to shop the discount rack. And I walk in there, the sales girls just run away.
Well, how quickly people do turn on you, don't they?
I was kind of wondering maybe you could help me. WSPR doesn't really do so much.
You need a loan?
Well, I wasn't really wanting to pay it back. Maybe just like a reward?
A reward?
Yeah, for helping with the voting. Is that a yes?
No, darling. It is in no way, no how, not on your life.
I was pushing you, Gus. Not me. No, those people needed to know that you didn't walk out of there because you're not good enough. They needed to know that you walked out of there because you're too good.
Wow. I would have loved to have heard that speech.
Yeah, well, I'm not actually sure what I said. I just wanted to give him a piece of my mind, you know? And I didn't want that job any more than you did.
Really? Did you tell them that?
I told them that I was doing it for you. And I have no intention of accepting that position unless you accept it with me.
What are you talking about? You never wanted me at Spaulding.
Well, I was thinking maybe it was less about not wanting you at Spaulding and more about wanting to keep you close to me. Anyway, I didn't think I could have both.
Oh, you can't. Believe me.
No. Maybe you were right. I'm serious. Hey, maybe the real answer is for the two of us to get in there and change all the things we hate about that place. Think of the difference we could make.
Oh, believe me,
And not just in Zach's life or his children's lives, but in his children's lives. We could make that company a place to be proud of. You know, we could take all that power and that money, and we could make a huge difference in the world. Wow. Think of the peace we could have.
Incredible. I can see why they chose you as CEO.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does this mean that we're gonna do this together?
Together?
Yes.
Me and you? Not a chance.
Huh? What do you guys think? I know what you'd say. You'd say, don't waste your time thinking about a guy like this, huh? That's why I really do love you guys that much, I do. But you can't even help me because you don't even know where I'm at. It's me versus Edmund. You're not gonna win this round, Eddie.
Sorry about the phone thing, but you have no right to tell Cassie about my addiction.
Cassie has a new baby, Edmund. The last thing that she needs is a drug addict running around the house.
Being near my daughter, Hope, inspires me to recover. Without her and without Cassie, I don't know where I'd be.
Well, the sooner you accept reality and make the break with Cassie, the sooner you'll be able to handle this drug problem of yours.
I am handling it.
You're not getting anywhere near that house if I think you've been using.
I'm not using, Mr. O'Neill. As a matter of fact, I'm going to my first meeting tonight.
Wait a minute. What about Cassie?
What about her?
Well, if I'm not going to tell her about this, you are. So let's call her up again, see where she is, huh?
Cedars. Wait, looking for Cassie?
Yeah.
She's at Cedars.
Okay, fine. Then.
Okay, well, then I'll go.
Stephanie.
Got a good idea. Why don't we both go? After you.
I'm sorry, I'm hogging her.
Go ahead.
I don't want to impose at all.
Hey, don't be silly. You hold her as long as you'd like.
You don't have anywhere you have to go?
Nope, nowhere to go.
Thank you. Danny and Rick are treating me like, I'm about to go over the edge.
I've lost my sanity along with my baby.
I've been there.
I know you have.
Nights are tough, huh?
I have these dreams.
So did I. But they go away. But you never forget, Michelle. But it gets easier. More bearable.
And maybe someday
you get to have another baby. I never thought that I would be able to have another baby, Michelle, but look, there she is. Well, look, listen to me. If you ever need to talk, I want you to call me, okay?
I will. Bye, little Hope. I wish you a very long and happy life with your mommy and daddy. How is Daddy? Edmund must be over the moon.
Yeah, yes he is. And you know, he's trying to change for the better.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, I know.
Help victims of Hurricane Katrina and thousands of other disasters across the country each year. Call 1-800-HELP-NOW or visit redcross.org today. Together, we can save a life.
Divorce me? Beth, who would you be if not Mrs. Alan Spaulding?
You need me. I'm your anchor. I'm your connection to the outside world.
That's true. But you have tasted how seductive power can be. I'm sure that when you walked up to that board meeting door, your heart was racing, thinking about that big corner room that you're going to have, your article on the front page of the paper the next day.
But it's not mine, is it?
No, it's not yours yet. But it will be, because Harley will soon be back out on the street, and you will have the power that you deserve. And I can secure it for you.
Maybe.
And that is why you will stick around, even if some other accidents happen. Where are you going?
To prepare a warm welcome for Cousin Harley.
That's my girl.
Hey, I thought we were a team.
Oh, I thought we were too. But you know, a vote against Beth and Alan didn't necessarily have to be a vote against me.
You wanted to be CEO?
You mean you actually never gave that a thought? I mean, Aunt Alex or Harley Cooper, let me think.
No, honestly, Aunt Alex, if I had known you wanted to be CEO, I definitely would have voted for you. I'm sorry I screwed up.
Oh, well, it's all over with now. It's done.
Aunt Alex, I could still use the money.
Well, go talk to Harley.
You're abandoning me.
Oh, come on now. A little dramatic?
I can't do it by myself.
Of course you can. You know, I never really thought about this before, but you're actually perfect for this position. You've got heart. You're tough when you need to be. You have a conscience. I mean, who else is going to give that to Spaulding? I say go give them hell. That's what I say.
You lost your mind. I have no corporate experience.
You don't need any. You'll learn along the way, is what I'm saying.
I don't have the right clothes.
What?
Temperament, I mean. What about the house that we're building? Hello, our children? When am I going to find the time for all this?
You don't find time, you make the time. And may I add that company, that business is our kid's future. That's Zach's future. I mean, technically, we're Spaulding's now.
Ow. Burning me on a technicality.
And you have fresh eyeballs. You know, you can see things in a fresh way. Who else is going to give that to Spaulding Enterprises, I ask you?
Don't ask me questions like that. My head is spinning. I think I'm going to throw up. What am I going to do?
I don't know. You're on your own.
Hey, Marina. It's me. I really need to see you.
How long have you been back in town?
Not very long.
How could you know that Edmund is trying to change?
I know where your baby is, Michelle. I can get her back for you. If someone would just come and find me.
I just have to believe that he has.
Why? What makes you say that? Next on Guiding Light.
Dinah finally gave birth.
It's impossible.
Oh my God, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? There are no heroes that are gonna save me.
Stay away from Cassie.
I don't know what I'd do if I lost hope.
She's not your baby.
This night has been a long time coming, and I want it to be one that she remembers forever.
Check out Guiding Light's new podcast at cbs.com. Take the light with you.